Morning, girls. How are we doing? We are back here again with Chantal Marie, Foodie Beauty, Beauty of the Reverts of the Merriams of the inverted face. This is steak and cheese, mozza stick, poutine, and cheeseburger, great steak mukbang. Was that a great and cheeseburger, great steak? Cheeseburger, great steak. What? I don't think that's a sentence, but like, okay, bro, pop off. It's a lot of food, like a lot of food. I think we're kind of going full into the like feeder territory again. We're kind of going very Western suddenly. It's very suspicious, especially with her face. With just a face. I thought we were gonna see maybe some of the new Temu stuff. I think maybe the eyelashes are maybe Temu, I guess. They don't do much to help her because they also look lopsided. Like this eye still looks bigger than this eye. It looks like this, like even though it looks like you probably put the bigger eyelash on this. Like, do you think that's what she's doing to try and even out like her kind of stroke face? She puts like a larger eyelash on this eye to try and balance it out with that one because it just hasn't worked. It actually made that eye look smaller.
Hello, guys. Hello,
guys.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Wow. So,
wow. What was the wow for? Do you think those socks that she bought, do you think she bought them to stick in the back of her hijab? Because it's a lot fuller suddenly.
I have a feast for you.
I noticed. Thanks.
My first meal of the day.
Really? Still doing that? Every single time? Cool, bro.
I have great steak, one of my favorite places here for fast food.
Oh, so it's called Grit Steak. That's definitely not a sentence, then.
A1 steak sub.
It
has like vegetables, steak, A1 sauce, cheese.
It has, you know, vegetables. It has the shittest, saddest looking lettuce I have ever seen.
It comes with a free burger, like there's, or it's like 200.
It didn't come with a free burger. Stop it. Is she really one of those people? She gets like a set meal and it's like, well, I really just wanted this and this, but it was a full set meal and it came with enough food for 2 people. But you know, whatever. I'll just pretend this is the free burger with it and not the burger that's intended for Salah.
100 fills for a burger. So I have a cheeseburger. I made it poutine with their fries, with the leftover gravy, and cheese sticks, mozzarella.
It's cheese sauce. Stop it.
And 7-Up Zero.
So she seriously just calls that poutine just by putting cheese on top of some chips. That is now her idea of poutine. I didn't know I'd made poutine so many times, guys.
So bismillah, let's eat. Let's have a cheese stick.
Let's go. Oh, I forgot that the thumbnail of this had her being like, am I jealous of Amberlynn Reid? I kind of feel like I can answer that immediately off just like, yes. It's right after like Amberlynn's major drama came out. The first thing she did was pretend to have a heat stroke and collapse in the swimming pool. So I feel like you are kind of jealous, but you just don't have anything you can really do to match her. Like, that's it. Like, Amber can have this, like, weird, messy drama that's kind of evolving constantly, and I'm sitting there looking at it going, like, some of this is getting so silly, I don't even know if it's, like, real anymore. It's kind of, like, feels nearly a bit trolly, and I was like, maybe I should just do a live stream to try and catch up on it, because it does seem to be a fair amount. But, like, this is her challenge to Amberlynn to get the crown back, is to start clipping her live streams, which didn't work, because I think she ended up with, like, 4K views or something like that, and then eating all this food.
With the marinara.
Marinara.
Eat a bite.
I hated everything. Oh my god, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. Never mind, that was the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
You just gotta go full feeder, I guess. Who paid for this?
Oh my gosh, I haven't had mozzarella sticks
Since last Wednesday. How come everything you eat's phallic, you weirdo? She's gonna deep throat that sub in a second too. Damn.
Lipstick goes on, lipstick goes off.
Yep.
I had leftover gravy, so I thought, why not make that?
I don't know. Calorie counting, your toes. I don't know. Any number of reasons why you probably shouldn't have done that.
I wish I could share with you guys.
No, you don't. Can we not start with a lie? You don't want to share your food with anyone ever. You don't even want Salah to have his own food. You just beg him to give you your food.
So I'm wearing the lashes and the mascara from Temu.
Yep. Look shit. Do you wear fake lashes and mascara at the same time? Is the mascara to make your own eyelashes look good? Isn't it a bit weird to wear fake eyelashes along with mascara, or am I stupid? I might be stupid.
Both are pretty good quality.
Really?
Mmm.
On a burger, that's what it looks like on the inside.
Oh, yum.
I notice, once again, the ring is not on. Is it because you're so swollen you can't wear it right now?
I'm enjoying this meal.
No. That's what it looks like on the inside. That's what it looks like on the inside.
I love A1 sauce. I used to hate it.
I don't think you hate any food. Can we not start with 2 lies?
Mmm. Fried onions, mushrooms, peppers. Oh my god. Too good. It's too good. I used to hate A1 steak sauce as a kid.
Is this gonna, oh my god, why do we have to immediately reference back to her being 7 years old again? Why is every story about food or being a child? You're weird.
No. Yeah, that and HP sauce. Is HP and A1?
I love she had to like argue. I don't know if they're the same. I don't do not care. Food does not make up that big does not make a big a thing in my life that I have to go like, guys, I'm not really sure. Actually, I remember when I was 7 years old, I think I disliked A1. Actually, what's an HP sauce? I'm not actually 100% sure on which one I actually dislike. Even though it is my life I'm talking about, for some reason I'm confused on if I like certain foods or not.
One the same? I don't even know. The only thing that could make this meal better is a fountain drink. Oh, no, I can't.
How about not having diabetes? I think that might make the meal a bit better. How about being like 110 pounds? I think that might just make the meal just feel better because you won't feel like it's just adding to the clogged arteries. There's just a lot of eye contact going on in this one, and it's weird. That's why I think, look at this. It's all eye contact. This is feeder shit. You're weird. Yeah, free the chins there, kid. Is that what it looks like on the inside?
Mm.
Wow, we're getting nothing here.
Hi.
It's like the 3rd time she's looked off screen and pretended a cat was there.
She makes me feel so guilty.
Why? Because she's not brushed? Because she's not spayed? Because she's not vaccinated? Any of those reasons? Oh no, you're gonna pretend it's because she really wants your steak sauce.
My cat is like the type of cat who's like super clingy.
Then why is she never near you? Why sitting there going like, please woman, stop feeding yourself for once and feed me instead?
But I love it.
Of course you do. You like anything clingy because it makes you feel wanted.
I had a friend in high school who had a cat who was like...
Oh my god, well at least we're not 7, we're 15 this time. I guess that's an improvement.
miserable. If you even tried to pet it, it would like hiss at you.
I mean, was that you recounting the tale of BBJ when you tried to pet BBJ, she hissed at you because she was in a lot of pain? Is this the story we're going with?
And it just hid the whole time. Like...
Yep, kind of like your cats. That was it. That was the story. Are we going to get anything more of that? Was that seriously all you had for that story? Was I remember when I was 15 and a friend of mine had a cat. Yeah. So anyway, A1 steak sauce, guys. Am I right? It's what an empty life you lead. What an empty life you lead when it's like what the interesting story to tell along with your mukbang is that you once knew someone 30 years ago and they had a cat.
You can't enjoy your pet. Your pet doesn't enjoy life. It's a miserable situation.
Yep. Yes. Is this a sudden look of realization when she realizes once again she is talking about herself?
Oh.
Yeah, like it's when she says stuff like that. I always think, like, okay, like is she literally incapable of self-reflection? Like I kind of feel she must be because, like, come on, like you're literally telling a story about you can't enjoy your cat, and the cat doesn't enjoy its own life. It's like, yep. Remember that cat you wanted? Yeah, that cat that you missed. Yeah, that one. And anything there? No. Is this a funny, quirky story to say between bites of food? Eye contact. Stop it.
So if you haven't seen my Temu haul, check out my previous video.
It was shite. You'd think you'd be wearing like one of the sweaters from it or something like that. Anything, if you're especially trying to advertise that you do this in your burkini, you might as well. It's going to be the only use it ever gets.
I'm gonna be ordering more things.
Wow. What a good ally you are.
That'll be good for when we travel.
Like what? Sweaters?
So that would be cool. So
it's like I said, it's so bizarre that because she had to do this LARP, because she can't just admit for some reason. It's why she's so interesting to a lot of people, that she can't just admit that visa runs. She has to make everything, it's like, God, how can I mention travel in this random unrelated sentence? I'm getting a Temu stuff for when we travel. It's like, when you went to Thailand, you wore exactly the same thing you wear in Kuwait. What are you going to get that is travel related? That'd be interesting. For for you to tell me what you think you need for traveling. What the fuck was that? Was it she's striking a pose? Look at this shit. And pose. What was that? She tried to take a ditty like, and Vogue, I'm so beautiful, strike a pose in the viewfinder. Oh! Literally double fisting a burger into her maw.
The pickles are so good on here.
There's one pickle, I counted it. There's one, not the pickles.
The burger.
Is it nice?
Like
Is it fresh?
A combo special, so like.
Oh, so it's not a. So literally, I was right earlier on. It's not a free burger that you get with it.
If you get this combo special, you get a burger for like 200 fills, like a buck or something, or less. Very cheap.
Did you need to get that's the main question is, but did you need to get the reason why you can get an add-on burger is because most people would share this. At first I was going to do the, there's what it looks like thing. Was that what she was doing? Why was she airing it out? Why did you give it a shake?
Messy.
Messy.
So yes, I don't have anything to talk about.
Yep. I unlike you during a mukbang. Why shrug? I go into all of these expecting you have nothing to talk about because you don't have a life. That's always been my biggest criticism of you. You don't have a life.
I have no life, right? So.
Yes, I know. I'm fully aware. I can't leave my house. Pop off. Why would you say that? Oh.
People have been asking me.
So was a fork slowing you down there, kid? We're only 9 minutes into this and she's already demolished this.
About my opinion on the Amberlynn situation.
Burger.
And I basically just said, like, and I know everyone is profiting off the situation right now. It's like the big thing going around.
Including her, and literally including you right now, because you put her in the thumbnail.
And I like Amberlynn.
Do you?
I consider her like a friend, like an online friend there. Like we don't hang out or anything, but.
You're literally about to say we don't talk, because you don't talk. Amber definitely does not talk to you. You're convenient to each other. I'll fix the wording for you. You're convenient to each other because every once in a while you can kind of join forces and go, oh my god, it's so mean. Girl reactors are so mean to us, and it's probably only because we're fat. I think that's really the only reason you have to criticize us, which is weird because everyone who criticizes us is also fat. And it's like, it's weird you don't take a step back from that and go like, oh wait, maybe that's not the reason why we're being criticized then. The people who are criticizing us are also apparently all fat.
So if you're watching, Amberlynn,
she's not.
I hope you're okay.
No.
I don't. You can always reach out to me. I'm not.
Please, please reach out to me. I have no friends. As I said earlier, I literally don't have a life. Now I have to beg Amberlynn to talk to me.
I'm not gonna gossip about your life.
But you put her in the thumbnail. She's not. Amberlynn's like you. She is incapable of hurting.
The dip kind of tastes like hairspray.
Amberlynn, I feel for you, and I'm so sorry that you're hurting. Right, I just hope you're okay. The dip tastes like hairspray.
I know there's a lot of like stuff going around accusing her ex of being a feeder because of the pictures that are going around.
Her ex, really? You buy that? And because she was a feeder on a feeder website. I think that's why people are accusing her, not because of a picture.
I'll be honest, at first I was like, I'm not into feederism.
Okay. Do you want to deep throat another phallic object as you say that for me? Do you want to take another cameo request to eat corn dogs? Do you want to do any of that shit first before you try and say that sentence again?
She dodged a bullet with that, you know.
I thought you didn't want to gossip about her.
But at the end of the day, I can see she's really affected by it. Like, even considering leaving the internet and has her comments off.
Really? Foodie, As a lady yourself who constantly says you're going to leave the internet, are we really meant to buy that she's going to leave the internet?
So I'm not gonna like talk about that other than what I'm saying now.
I'm not going to talk about it apart from this bit where I'm talking about it. But apart from this bit where I'm talking about it, I'm not going to talk about it, guys. Sold. Amazing.
I feel bad for her.
Why? I don't think you feel bad for yourself. You don't feel bad for anyone. Stop it. It's weird to lie.
And based on her last video, I know how I can relate because I can understand how frustrating it is to like have the same vultures.
Wow. See the way I said earlier on that their relationship is purely one of convenience because occasionally they can complain about Gorlworld react. Weird that we lasted about 3 minutes before we got to that.
Coming for you. And being stuck in this like Gorlworld experience when you didn't ask to be.
You did. By constantly like reacting to reactors, by constantly engaging with reactors, by constantly doing things to try and upset reactors or get one over on reactors. Like, you really are. Like, the community doesn't just, like, form around people who are totally unwilling, because you could just ignore it, and then there really wouldn't be a community about it. But if you're reacting to it and getting pissy about it and trying to, like, fight back against it, then it kind of creates the community.
When you don't claim it.
You do.
At the end of the day...
You literally said you're the queen of Gorlworld, and you're, like, everyone's boss, and everyone makes a living, because you... when you take your kids to Disneyland, you can thank me. So you are claiming it then?
She's a real person. With
She's 3 real people. Come on, let's be generous.
feelings.
Does she have feelings, though? Do you have feelings? Apart from anger and spite and jealousy. I don't know, this movie made me come across a lot better if you weren't just sitting there deep-throating a burger whilst talking about this.
All I'm gonna say is, I hope, you know, that
you
find happiness and that you're okay.
Wow.
And again, I'm here to talk to you if you need to.
So fucking late, bro! Please talk to me, be my friend. I consider you your online friend.
I don't know.
Yep, you don't. But, you know, I don't know. This is the biggest problem with her complaining about anyone being vultures, with her definitely symmetrical face there. Her complaining about anyone being vultures, like, try to remember, she literally has Amberlynn in the thumbnail for this. She made a mukbang about Amberlynn, but is then going to turn around and cry about reaction channels having an opinion on anything, while she has a video clickbaiting Amberlynn during the bit where she's saying herself, everyone's making money with this, everyone's trying to talk about this because it's a hot topic, and she's doing literally that, but also complaining about reaction channels being vultures.
I'm just gonna keep my opinions mostly to myself about everything.
Except,
know,
the opinions I already give.
So, you know. But I get asked that a lot.
But you don't know the full story about, like, anything. Like, genuinely, like, anything, but you comment on all of those. You comment on, like, FFG's mom, Yaba's kids, FFG's dogs, just Breezen's fucking everything. You criticize everyone for everything, but it's like, now with Amber, it's like, well, guys, I haven't properly researched this, so it'd be irresponsible of me to give a stupid opinion. It's like, bro, how do you take that same energy every other time?
And people will ask me, like, are you jealous of, like, the attention she's getting from all this?
Yes.
Amberlynn has always been more famous than me. She's always done better.
That's so lame. That's such a weird way to say it. Like, I thought she was going to say she always gets more views than me, which is just, like, factually correct. But saying more famous, that's weird. Like, genuinely. And I say that as, like, God, I say it with big old quotation marks, don't worry, guys. But I say this as a YouTuber as well. If someone said to me, are you jealous of FG? My first thing I wouldn't say about FG is, yeah, well, she is more famous than me. Because it's like, we're not famous. None of us are famous. Like, at all. We're in a very, 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 very tiny, tiny portion of the internet. We're not famous in any way. Foodie's not famous. Amber's not famous. I'm not famous. FFG's not famous. People who make reaction videos that get like a million views on her, like documentaries and all, they also aren't famous. We're just not. That's not what this is. We're not cool e-celebs. We're a bunch of weirdos watching a fat person online.
Views-wise, like, quadruple. or even 10 times more views than me.
Yep, you don't sound jealous at
I'm gonna
all.
let you in on a little secret. A big key to happiness is not comparing yourself to others. They say comparison.
You literally just compared yourself. She's that more famous than me. She gets 10 times more views than me. Next line is about not comparing herself. Then stop talking about how much money FFG gets, how many views she gets, how many live watchers she gets. Stop it.
Is a thief of joy for a reason, because
But
you know,
there's no joy in your life. You're not happy.
comparing yourself to someone else is literally apples and oranges. Like, you can't compare your journey to.
Isn't this the woman who said she was more attractive than 90% of all of YouTube? This? I don't know if any other word should follow this, but this. You're the one who compares yourself to everyone constantly about how your life is so much better than how many countries have you been? There's your fake lumberjack boyfriend. All that stuff. You're the person who does this the most.
Someone else. You didn't live their life. They didn't live yours. And I'm grateful
For this A1 steak sauce.
for whatever I was blessed with
Nothing.
on this platform.
Nothing.
You know, a lot of people will.
Well, you're blessed with Natter because of this platform, because of the money you made off it. You're blessed with Dee Dee as a fan who then stole Natter from you. So are you truly blessed on this platform?
Look at like my channel and not.
There's nothing I like more than it shows like proper death fat mentality when you take your sub out of it and you go, oh, 1 sec, and you look inside the box again just to make sure you didn't drop like a single breadcrumb in there. It's like, oh, there's nothing in there. Okay, I'll finally put away the
I
box.
think I'm successful. Like, think that
You're not successful.
she only has 5,000. She only has 7,000. She only has like less than 10,000 views. She
Yep.
only has 100,000 subscribers. To me, I take.
She only has 100,000 subscribers. No one says that about you. You're the only one who talks about 100,000 subscribers, can't I? Everyone keeps talking about my 100,000 subscribers. No, that's you. That's you. People think you have like 10,000 subscribers.
Show the only. To me, that's great. That's amazing. Like, you know.
This is an entire video. It's her trying to pretend she is humble. But this is the woman who bought subscribers to get to 100,000 so she could directly compare herself to people constantly. Remember, this is the woman who said, where's your cameo? You'll never be famous enough to have a cameo. And then a whole bunch of reactors immediately set up cameos because they're not like special. This is the woman who said shit like that. I remember Boogie said shit like this before. It's like, well, how many other people have a Wikipedia articles made on them? And like fucking loads of people do.
So, jealous? No. I'm very happy for people who find success.
So FFG then?
And I cheer them on.
Oh, you cheer on FFG. Oh, that's very nice of you. I bet you don't counter that anytime soon.
Because if it were me, I'd want people to do the same.
Oh.
Not be jealous.
But you're not successful. And no, and trust me, if you're trying to go, like, segue this into claiming people are jealous of you, that is going to be a swing and a miss. No one is jealous of you.
And give the evil eye.
No one's giving
You
you
know?
the evil eye.
I just asked myself, do I have blessings in my life? And the answer is yes.
No.
So I have to be grateful with the blessings I have.
No, like what? You're literally sitting here eating yourself on camera to death, hoping people will watch you so you can survive another month. Please point out the blessings. I have a nice gamer chair.
Life
I have
is
a
not
mukbang
competition.
table.
It's a competition against yourself, not other people.
Well, why do you keep losing against yourself if you're the only contest? Most people want to be like, oh, tomorrow I want to be better than I was today.
That's not how.
And like her, that is the countdown is not to when she's better or when she loses the weight or when she travels again. It's to when the next ERBs is going to be.
Oh, I believe God intended us to live our lives competing against others.
How God intended us to live our lives, eating ourselves to death on camera. Do you know what? I think that was the 11th commandment.
For material goods. It's a very shallow way of living, in my opinion.
Yes, it is. Remember when you made an entire video trying to show off your car that might catch fire? Do you remember that? Do you remember like pointing out these fake roses over and over and over? Do you remember that? Do you remember your anniversary video? Do you remember that time when you like gloated about your beachside apartment? I don't remember the single time you ever said it, because obviously you wouldn't bring it up like, you know, constantly to try and flex on people.
Look at the steak, it's so tender.
Guys, you shouldn't chase worldly possessions because God also, look at the steak. Never change, Foodie. She's seriously out here moaning over steak and talking about her humble life.
So.
Why do you eat the asshole off at first? You're
That's how I
weird.
feel.
But it's not, though. That's the weird thing.
I'll always wish her Amberlynn happiness. And
I don't know. I think if you keep saying Amberlynn's name over and over again, the YouTube algorithm might suddenly make you famous. Oh, wait, sorry. You're already famous. She's just a little bit more famous. I forgot how famous you are.
success in life. Because I see her as a human being.
I see her as 3, so I'm better than you. I actually see her as 4 sometimes, so I'm actually really nice. I don't consider her just
I
one
think
person.
she does get a lot of hate, but she does have a lot of people interested in her life. And if they didn't care, I don't think they would be interested.
Is this what you say to yourself in the mirror every morning? Oh, guys, people don't dislike me. They're all really interested in me and really like it. It's like, yes, interested is probably the best word. People aren't jealous of you like you tried to imply earlier. We're interested in you because it is genuinely weird to see a human car crash.
There's also people who just see her as a joke, as
Yes.
entertainment, like they do with me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Which is
The
fine.
tomato.
Ugh. Healthy stuff. Ugh, tomatoes. What? That doesn't have any cholesterol. I don't want that.
So, upon further thought, that's all I have to say about it. For everyone asking.
The only people I know who asked were her beezers, because her beezers are trolls who wanted her to talk about it because they like gossip. I don't think a single reaction channel is like, I really wonder what she thinks about it. I don't think anyone cares because everyone knows what your opinion will be, and it's probably to say, reaction channels are mean. This is at 1.25 speed as well. Eat. God damn it. Well, we're finished with the food, guys, so hopefully you might get a full sentence here. Oh, wait, sorry, she's gonna eat that first. It has some grease on it.
I hope that you don't quit YouTube. I will say that to you.
She's not going
Don't
to.
let them win.
Don't let them win. Let who win? Let who win? Who's this mythical force apparently driving Amber off YouTube? Don't let them win. Okay, what is Amber going to do? What is Amber going to use all of her incredible talent and personality and charisma for? What is she going to do if she doesn't do YouTube? What are you going to do if you don't do YouTube?
Everything you have built on YouTube, people would die
Nothing.
to have.
What?
Even with all the hate.
What are you talking about? She might. You might. That's the problem. People would die to have what you have. A community of people who genuinely dislike you. A incredibly well-documented past about how you're a terrible person. Oh yeah, everyone's PewDiePie? Who wants to be that Markiplier? No, they're not even famous. Amberlynn, though. The woman who has documentaries called, like, the fat YouTuber eating herself to death. People want that legacy. This is like the clip thing where I said, this is how she views herself. And it's so weird to see her actual internal thought process.
But anyway.
Steak
That
sauce.
was a very good meal, as you can see. That was so good. That's like one of my favorite fast food places. Of course, my
I think you said about literally every fast food place. Has there ever been a fast food place that isn't her favorite?
puts in made it 20 times better.
Imagine pouring cheese sauce on top of something made it nicer to Chantel. I'm surprised too.
But I find marinara sauce sometimes tastes like hairspray. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what I mean. I'm just weird.
Oh, she's so quirky. Oh, she's so weird, guys. Oh my god, quirk alert. That's so
Anyway,
cringe.
I hope you enjoyed this mukbang.
I love she's trying for like Amberlynn's audience suddenly. Like, this is 100% what she's trying to go for. She's like suddenly being, I'm so quirky. I hope you like she's even doing like the vocal fry and everything like that.
It was very delicious. Do I look? Oh, these eyelashes are too
You
big on
look
the side.
like shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this guy.
I can't believe you look like this and you're eye fucking yourself. Bro, that doesn't make sense. It's like math.
This car alarm has been going off all day.
Huh? Are you jealous because at least he has a car?
I'm gonna fly away.
I literally don't think that's possible. I'm surprised you can travel.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Wow. Genuinely dog shit. Really embarrassing. Like I said, it kind of went the way I thought it was going to, where it just turned into like reaction channels are mean because I wasn't expecting her to blatantly refer to herself as famous. That was certainly something. But like I said, it's like the clip channel when she was like the clip thing where she clipped her live stream, and you got to see this is what Foodie thinks is like her main draw, her main appeal, whatever it is. This is what she thinks is most important in herself. And it was her like pulling dumb faces or pretend to laugh or saying hello to people or eating food. And that is like all she had. Or talking about other people and complaining that they're more famous than her. That is it. And then it's the same thing. She talks about Amberlynn, and you know 100% she's just talking about herself. And it is pretty much all about how she's incredible and famous, and people are jealous of her. But you shouldn't be jealous of anyone. But people are all definitely jealous of her, and she has such an incredible life, even as she has to eat herself to death on camera. Amazing. That's gonna be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.